the deal was going on? Um, I was thinking of some shit to myself, man, and I thought that it would be relatable to a lot of cats. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to share it, more or less. So I had just finished blowing. You know, I was smoking some dope, some ganja, some herb, marijuana, whatever people want to call it. And like so often, the thought of quitting popped into my mind. And you know, this time it sat real heavy on me. You know, I was thinking about it, but I was thinking about it in the most in-depth ways. You know, I was thinking about it in the ways of addiction and how big of an addiction it actually is, and how big of a problem it actually is for a lot of people, in spite of our defending it and having a rebuttal for everything somebody says against smoking weed, smoking dope. You know, it's a problem. You know, and for me, 27 years old, going on 28 in a couple of months, and not being exactly where it is I want to be in life, it's an even much bigger problem. Not even being close to where I want to be in life makes it a big problem. Now, that's not to say that I'm nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying? That's not even to say compared to a lot of niggas, compared to a lot of cats. Pardon me, I want to stop saying nigga, but it's kind of difficult. I've been saying it for a long time. But compared to a lot of cats, that I'm not doing better, you know, seemingly. You know, I got a crib, I got a few vehicles. You know, I take care of my family, my children, my responsibilities the best that I can, which just happens to be a lot better than my statistics, given my demographic, if you will. But that's not good enough for me, you know, because my vision and my goal is much further than where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I think about my relationship with marijuana. And in all honesty, it's always been a love-hate type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we love hoes, we love thoughts, we love freaks, we love all of that shit. But in the back of our mind, we kind of don't like that shit. You kind of despise that shit a little bit. Like, I would never marry a broad like that. You know, I knock one down all day, but I'd never marry no bitch like that. You know, and that's the way we feel about weed to a certain extent. You know, it's cool, it's good, it's fun for the moment. But if you are anything like me and kind of happen to draw off of your higher self and lower self and got a conscience and, you know what I'm saying, you kind of vibe a little bit, then a lot of times after you smoke the dope, you'll be like, damn, when am I going to stop this shit? You know, when am I going to exude some willpower over this shit? You know, instead of it always exuding willpower over me. And, you know, to give you some context and not to take a long time, man, I started smoking weed late. I was a late bloomer. Again, given my demographic, you know what I'm saying? I started smoking weed after high school. Well, yeah, after high school. I was like 17, 18 years old when I started smoking weed. You know, and like I said, I'll be 28 in a couple of months, so that's making 10 years, just about. And within 10 years, what have I gained from smoking weed? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. In fact, I've landed myself in a little bit of trouble over the years due to smoking weed. You know, due to dabbling with weed and shit, you know. But I've gained nothing from it. I've lost a lot of fucking money. And I've lost, you know, some legal rights for a certain period of time. You know, fucking around with weed. Because I'm not from a legal state, number one, which most motherfuckers that's watching this is not from legal states. You know, but on top of that, like I say, I have children. You know, I have goals. I have aspirations. You know, or I say that I do. I say I have goals and I have aspirations, but I don't think that I act like a motherfucker who's rich, because I don't think a motherfucker that's rich lets shit as minuscule as getting high get in the way of them and making money, you know. I think that most motherfuckers probably spend about 5 stacks a year on average on weed. And depending on where you at and the quality and the quantity of the shit that you're getting, you may be spending even more than 5 stacks a year on that shit. You know, 5 stacks is enough money to start a very good business this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I've done. I've started a lot of fucking businesses, but, you know, I've developed a habit of laziness, you know, and I'm always high just about lately, you know what I'm saying? I'm always high. You know, it's like the more you think about shit and the more you think about quitting something, the more you want to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the more you're drawn to doing the shit, which is, I guess it's just the way that the game go, but we have to exude willpower over the shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm making a conscious decision today to quit the shit, you know? I'm making a conscious decision today to say, fuck this shit, you know? Honestly, it's not that serious. Wait a minute. I'm just reading something. All right. Honestly, it's not that serious, though. You know, the shit's not worth no more of my time. The shit's not worth no more of my money. The shit's not worth no more of my mind. You know, my health, my wellness. You know, think about the fact that we don't even know ourselves no more. You know, because for a lot of us, we've been smoking weed for years non-stop. You know, only time a nigga may have stopped was when he was trying to get a job or trying to do something, or maybe you had to stop, locked up, some shit like that for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a year or something. And you stop, but you get right back to it when you can, you know. So you don't even know yourself without weed no more. You don't know how superb you could think. You don't know how amazing you could perform. You know, you don't know how athletic you could become, you know. You don't know none of that, you know. We don't know none of that. You know, and I just feel like as men, you know, or as even if a woman is watching this, as people with purpose, as people with goals and aspirations, you know, we have to become stronger than all of our vices, you know. And my word today is that I'm quitting. You know, I'm sure it's going to be a struggle because I've tried to quit in the past and it's been a struggle. But I'm just more determined than I've honestly ever been to stop the bullshit that I do in my life and to start a lot of the things that I know I need to do in order to catapult me to the next level in life. I didn't really intend for the video to be long. I didn't intend for the video to be all over if it comes off that way. But you know, I just wanted to let y'all know why I am stopping smoking weed, why I am quitting smoking weed, you know, quitting smoking dope, you know, why I am kicking my habit, why I am fighting against my addiction now, because I'm greater than that shit, you know. I've always been greater than that shit, you know. And honestly, that shit ain't for me no more. You know, I respect everybody who's still gonna rock with it. I respect everybody who still deals with it. But yeah, that's not who I am no more. If y'all like this, hopefully I can bring y'all some more content, man. You know, I had started writing a blog. I do a couple of different things, but I had started writing a blog, and I wanted for the blog to be very very candid. I wanted for it to be very honest and very open about the life of black men, more specifically. You know, not to alienate anyone, but, you know, we have no one. We have no places. We have no homes, you know, in terms of anything. So I wanted to create that type of platform and that type of home for us to be candid, for us to be transparent with different things in our life, such as situations like this. You know, smoking weed. You know, seems very simple. It seems very minuscule, but really, it's a very intricate and deep, sometimes dark thing. You know, it has a lot of realities behind it. And if y'all like the video, man, thumbs up the video. I know this is my first video, so I guess I won't tell you to subscribe to the kid. I'll just continue to bring you content. If you do thumbs up the video, I will continue to bring content